Hello and welcome back to Bloodborne, where we have got some vengeance to enact upon some little blue guys so that we can get out of this silly getup. So let's get to it. And I've got my solid state drive installed now, so load times should be a good bit faster. Of course, it's still not blindingly fast, but should still shave some seconds off. The average time savings on loads for this game should be somewhere between like 7 and 15 seconds. Which will add up over time, especially if I die a lot, which I'm gonna die a lot. I'm not gonna make any bones about it. It's gonna happen. Okay. So now that we've unlocked the other shortcut, we want to go through this fella again. So, there we go. And he's just dead. Which is fine by me. And we can actually ignore his buddy in here, so long as we get to the elevator quickly enough. Which we did. Okay. And let's go ahead and give this a press so that it'll head back up and be ready for us next time. Probably should have done that with the first one as well, but I didn't. And I know how that shortcut works like the back of my hand because the boss coming up is one that managed to kill me many, many times on... I forgot which run it was, but one of them. Also, I like that we just flattened that snake dude completely with one hit. There's a pig heading off that way. We don't gotta care about it, because we're going this way to deal with our little blue friends, I guess. Though really, it's only the casters that bother me at all. Oh, you lived. I should really just assume that everything lives always. Because that way I can't be surprised like I was when they killed me that one time. Quit casting that one. That one's tougher to deal with, the one where you use the three things. Ow. Ow. I am making poor decisions. Let's smash this fella. There we go. Maybe if we just wait back here, this guy will rush forward. That would be nice. Getting to deal with him without his friend. One down. That's gonna make this an easier fight. Okay. There we go. Tendril's gone. Just got the regular ones left, and the regular ones are easy. Ooh, another metamorphosis. This one for stamina, I do believe. Oh, and he's facing the wrong way. So we can just get over here and splat. Sure, I could have gone for an unnecessary visceral, but... Oh, this one was facing the right way. Oh! He did a double swipe. Is that how much he liked us? And is that all that's over here? Looks like it is. But hey, more Madman's knowledge. That's something. Let's use it. Use it all. And then we'll head towards the boss of this area. Because we don't really have much else to do. Pretty sure we've explored the rest of this place. So, yeah. Another nice thing about swapping out the hard drive for a solid state is we should also get to experience less texture pop-in. Like, it'll probably still happen from time to time, but it should be lessened a little. Now, there's our piggy friend. Yes, oink. Come over here, Guy. I was gonna say oinker, but then transitioned to Guy. Didn't manage to complete the transition, so I ended up with Goy. But whatever. Hooray for blood vials. And there should be an item amongst the roots of this tree that we can get to from the other side. We just gotta fight our way past some of these guys. Well, he went flying. Get out of here. And you two can leave. And you. There we are. And what do you have for me? Ooh, yay. Delightful. Excellent. Don't think I don't see you. And you. And we can't forget that guy, but first... Pig. It's actually very easy to get this pig to roast itself, but I'm not going to bother. It's easy enough to kill otherwise. See? Missed. Hit. Alright, and let's use a blood vial since we'll get another right here. Another 4. Very nice. And I think this might also be one. Yeah. Okay. Did we get more Madman's knowledge just now? No, we don't seem to have gotten more. That's right, I should open this. Can't really make use of that till we go back to the workshop, but once we do, I seem to recall that blood gem being fairly nice. Difficult to replace for most of the game. So I think this leads up to the gate that we could only open from this side. So, you know, we'll open it just to open it, even though we already got everything from here. Might as well just hammer that guy a bunch. There we are. Yep. And that lets us summon a compatriot, but I'd just as soon simply go on my own to this boss. Yeah, it was definitely one of the new game pluses where this boss really gave me trouble. Because giving them more health caused issues for me. And also I got myself stuck on geometry a whole lot. But yes, we've got the Shadows of Yharnam. 2 are at least mixed melee. 1 is pure caster. And all of them are annoying. Oh, you can interrupt even my heavy attack. Well, that didn't help. Okay, so I actually don't have the item that would make this fight a little easier and much sillier. some kind of like bone blade or something lets you, it's a slow animation, but if you hit an enemy, it mind controls it to fight for you, which can actually let you turn these guys against each other. And, you know, if they're fighting things other than you, definitely makes them easier to deal with. Okay, killed one of them, but I died, so it'll be back next time. Thankfully, it's actually a pretty easy run back. We can ignore, I think, everything. And if not everything, then almost everything. It's worth killing the pigs simply because they give blood vials guaranteed. But everything else we can pretty safely ignore. I guess also the first snake guy we might want to kill just because he can get in the way. Yeah, I think he's all we're going to have to kill. Also, I forgot that they turn into... the bosses turn into snake guys. And if you've got enough insight or are on New Game Plus, I do believe they get a new move to summon giant snakes that are very murdery. And I don't like being very murdered, so I might have to actually try divvying up the damage. Oops. Sorry to anger you, sir. Oh, wow. Why am I suddenly doing enough with my viscerals to kill this guy in one hit? Is he just lower health than the other snake guys we were fighting, or is there something going on here? I'm not certain. Alright, back to it. Oh, right. This snake guy is also worth killing. And since we know we can one-shot him with a charged heavy attack, let's do exactly that. Smush. Oh. Actually, no, Nadu. I was thinking, oh, I guess I don't have max bullets anymore for some reason, but then I remembered I actually used one on the first snake guy. Well, that's not a great miss. And there we go. One pig down. Thanks for the blood. Now to go for pig number 2. That's right, if we go up here, I think we might get to do nothing at all special. Okay. Hello, pig. Oh. Well, I wasn't aware that it could one-shot us. Had I known, maybe I would have tried to be more careful. There go 20,000 more echoes. Worse things have happened in the course of human history, though that is annoying. Also, I was kind of hoping that I would, you know, interrupt it with my attack, but I guess not. I really do need to get more vigor. I think that's the takeaway here. Because if I get more vigor, well, then I'll have more health, and will be harder to one-shot. And I like both of those ideas. Poke! Thanks for the blood vials. Yes, now I know to treat those pigs with respect. I don't think I'd ever actually taken any real hits from them before. But now I know. Oh, and you know what? I should change my gear. Because I am quite finished with the little blue guys, so I don't need my arcane res anymore. And I think I get some more physical defense with the other stuff. That's right, I can use L2 and R2 to change. There. And at the very least, I'm dapper now. And dapperness is half the battle. I feel like dapperness is a clumsy word. There are probably better alternatives. Perhaps dappitude. As in, he exhibits a high degree of dappitude. But then again, that also doesn't really sound right. Daposity. Nah. So where are my echoes hiding? They're not in the pig. Yeah, there we go. Does one of you gents have them? Oh no, they're hiding over here for some reason. I guess because they either get stolen by an enemy or move back a ways so that, back along your path so that they don't necessarily show up exactly where all the enemies are. And hey, we're getting back to the boss with about half the echoes that we lost to the pig. So, you know, could be worse. So basically, we'll be fighting these guys trying to use this giant tombstone to line of sight the caster. Ow. And we'll also be, you know, trying to play well instead of poorly. Or maybe we'll just go for the caster. Killing it first actually makes the fight a bit easier. Well, hey, at least we hit someone with that. Because not being bombarded the whole time is definitely a good thing. Also, I think the caster's got less HP than the others. There's a later part of the game where these guys become regular enemies, though their regular enemy form is certainly quite a bit weaker. And yeah, these guys go all snaky once you get one down to like 25% or get them all down to 50-ish. So, heavy. Missed. Yeah, you get them snaky, they get new skills like that. They start being able to have stretchy arms with their melee attacks, which is something no one wants. For their enemies to have, that is. I wouldn't mind having stretchy arms for my own melee attacks. Ow. Ow. Can we stop that? Okay. Hello, Mr. Caster. You're gone. So we've got Fire Duder and regular Duder. So yeah, that's the stretchy arms in action. So I think we'll be better served with our firearm here than with our hammer. Of course, that's only if we manage to successfully parry, rather than successfully take a sword to the face. And of course, we can never turn our back to one of them, because otherwise, nasty things happen. So, what's your health like? Okay, your health is significantly lower than pure melee Duder. Of course, pure melee Duder is much more persistent in chasing us down. Okay, so you can strike through those just as well as I can. Okay. We're gonna run out of blood vials soon if this keeps up. And I do not like running out of blood vials. Ooh, yes, please, get alone. Is it just me, or are numbers showing up by your health, but your health not actually decreasing? Also, missing. Not helpful. Okay. I hate when they do the stretchy... Especially when they do the stretchy arm twice in a row like that. I don't really have an answer for that. Really? Quit it. Okay. Okay, I get it. I really do. Ow! Okay, no more healing when we're in your direct line of sight. Got it. Of course you had to stop short so that you could breathe fire at me. And of course now you've got to try and melee me. Okay, we're dead. Yeah, these guys can be a bit tough. Having them all on you is certainly unpleasant. I know I've done this without summoning every single time I've done it. Because the only boss I've ever summoned players for was Ebrietas. And, yeah, that was because she was nightmarishly difficult for me with the way I was loaded out. So, you know, she gave me troubles, but everything else in the game I have managed to defeat without summoning. Wow, way to not turn at all. You just... Okay. So yeah, I know I can do this. It's just a matter of... Maybe I do want to leave the caster up, because as long as we can line of sight it, there's nothing it can do to us. And since it tries to stay at a distance, it's a whole lot easier to line of sight. So yeah, if we kill one of the melee-oriented guys first, maybe then we'll have an easier time, because then we'll only have one of them hounding us. We can maybe save the caster for last. That might be the strat. Let's find out. Though looking at the time, I do believe this will be our last attempt this episode. Sure, I could get more if I was gonna ignore the pigs, but killing the pigs gets us into a better position for later in the game. Because getting more blood vials is always, always, always good. There is never a time where it's bad. Unless, of course, you're talking about a time when your blood vials are maximized. Even the ones in storage. If you can't add any more blood vials to storage, then it's not good. But that takes a long, long time these days. So yeah, more blood vials is good. And let's get back in there. Okay, there's our blood. Blood is good. Fear the old blood, though. Okay, I get it. Yeah, killing one of these guys before they go all stretchy arm seems like a good plan. Just need to, you know, find the time to actually parry them. Like that, but not immediately die to flame. Okay, that death was quick enough. I can do another. Though this time for sure. Last one. Quick or no. This is the last attempt we will be throwing at these guys in this episode. So, down we go. Oops. Dashed a bit too close. Yep. Sorry about that, buddy. You're just not good enough. Thanks for the vials, though. Okay. Just gotta get through the 2 pigs, and then we're home free. And by home free, I mean we're at a boss. Which some would describe as the opposite of home free, but whatever. Okay, not gonna alert this one to our presence because I like just smushing it. Smush! The blood vials. So nice. Yeah, we're getting like 10 blood vials per run back, so if nothing else, there's that for us. And I do believe I'm going to be fighting them with more echoes than I had the first time I went in, and thus more echoes than I ended up losing. When you think about it like that, it's not so bad. I mean, sure, we're 20,000 echoes shy of where we would have been, but we're not 20,000 echoes shy of the last time we went to the Dream. So really, we're coming out ahead. After all, we weren't guaranteed to keep those echoes ever, as evidenced by the fact that we didn't keep those echoes. They're not really ours until we make it back to the Dream with them. Okay, where are my echoes this time? Oh, way over there. No, thank you. Yeah, I know. You want to cast your stuff at me. Ow. Okay. Should have plenty of time to ourselves now. And that is what I call a good hit. And we didn't have as much time to ourselves as I had been hoping for. And there is another good hit. Looks like if we manage to get 3 more of those, we'll be done with this one. There's a third. So you guys gonna go all snaky now? Oh, snap! Now, 2 of them are going snaky. There's the third. Oh, you went snaky too late. Had you gone snaky earlier, I could have actually done something about it. Darn you and your reach! Really? Twice in a row? Like, I don't have an answer for that. If they decide to do it twice in a row, I just have to take it. Like, I was mashing the dodge button, but I guess it managed to hit me right between the dodges. Which, you know, it's a thing that's possible. It can happen. I just don't like it. And I was doing so well, too. One more parry and I would have killed that one. And that one is the one that is the most able to do those stretchy arm swipes. Anyway, I'm just gonna clear out a couple guys here, specifically this crow. Ow. You little jerk. That crow, and then... Is there a guy that walks down this path? Maybe. But I don't care anymore. Do I want to get rid of that guy? I don't think he'll actually get... Yeah, he just goes there and stops. And then there's that guy. Okay. How far does he come towards this? Close enough that I want to go kill him. Hello, sir. Goodbye, sir. Probably gives blood vials. Yeah. Okay. Was just doing that so that I'd have a nice open area free of enemies. to smack the ground with to time out the episodes, you know. Good old-fashioned 1, 2, 3. Timing the numbers to the swings. That's how I do it in this game. So, nice open area since each strike pulls me forward a bit. So that in between episodes, I won't get attacked by anything. But yes, that's it for this episode. Join us next time when hopefully we kill that boss. Get our revenge. See you then, friends.